Hi guys, welcome to Alternative Football Vlogs, and today it is my memorabilia. So obviously it's Series 1, Episode 5 of my memorabilia, and today as you can see it is reservations. This is going to be part 1 by the way, because obviously I'm just going to do transpennines today, and I'm going to do LNAR's Grand Centrals, and I think that's about it. Reservations in part 2 next week, so it's not going to be exactly a long video, so I'm just going to get the most to do or get away and do it as quickly as I can. So yeah, let's get into it.
Cool.
So guys, let's get into it, yeah? And
let's go.
yeah, I'm going to do part 2 next week, so that's LNAR, Grand Central and things like that.
Yeah.
So let's get into transpennine though.
So what we're going to start with, obviously there's loads of a whole pile.
Let's start with the biggest. Well, actually I say the biggest.
That's the biggest.
I don't know actually.
I think that looks like the biggest.
I think that one.
So, let's go.
So I'm going to go with this one. So the Newcastle to... Yeah. So I've got the top, so I've got Newcastle to Manchester Airport, and that one is to Liverpool, Liverpool Lime Street all the way to Newcastle.
Okay, so let's go. So starting off at Newcastle to Manchester Airport. Newcastle.
I'm just quickly go through these.
There's loads of Newcastle, Manchester Airport.
Sorry about this guys, I'm going to just dump these. Mate, you're going to have to come and get in. Come.
Newcastle, Manchester Airport. They've got a few actually.
Getting to Piccadilly now.
Newcastle to Manchester Piccadilly there.
And
Newcastle to Manchester Oxford Road. Newcastle to Manchester Victoria.
These might be quite random.
Northallerton to Huddersfield.
Matthew, you're not showing the thing.
Leeds to Manchester.
Actually, get further back.
Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly, yeah. Northallerton, Manchester Piccadilly. Northallerton, Manchester Piccadilly. Northallerton, Manchester Piccadilly. Middlesbrough, York. York, Manchester Piccadilly. Yarm, oh god, that's a good one. Yarm, Leeds. York, Manchester Piccadilly. What was that? Thornaby, York. York, Manchester Piccadilly. Thornaby, Leeds. Leeds, Manchester Piccadilly. Northallerton, York. You're going too fast.
Ooh,
can't see.
Thornaby,
York. Thornaby, York.
I'll do it. Right, Thornaby to York. Thornaby, York. York to Huddersfield. Yarm, York, and York to Manchester Piccadilly. And Yarm to Piccadilly. Northallerton, York. York to Dewsbury. Middlesbrough, Leeds. Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly. Northallerton to Leeds. Middlesbrough, Leeds. Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly.
Yarm, York.
Yarm, York. Thornaby to York.
That's a good one, Yarm, York.
Yarm to Piccadilly. Thornaby to Leeds. Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly. Thornaby, York. York, Huddersfield. Huddersfield to Manchester Piccadilly. Middlesbrough to York. York to Piccadilly. Middlesbrough, York. York to Huddersfield. Durham, Piccadilly.
Manchester Piccadilly.
York to Piccadilly.
York, Piccadilly.
York to Manchester Airport.
To Manchester Airport.
Leeds, Manchester Victoria. Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Airport.
Oh, got 3 here.
Leeds, Newcastle, Leeds, Manchester Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Manchester Airport. York to Airport. Leeds to Victoria. Northallerton to Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Airport. Northallerton to Leeds, Leeds to Oxford Road.
Oxford Road.
And Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester
Airport.
Newcastle, Northallerton, York to Manchester Oxford Road. Durham to Manchester Victoria. Northallerton to Manchester Victoria. Northallerton to Victoria.
Okay,
York to Oxford Road. York to Manchester. Darlington to Piccadilly. Newcastle to Leeds. Newcastle, Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly. York to Piccadilly. Durham to Northallerton. And Northallerton to Manchester. Oxford Road. York to Manchester Oxford Road.
Got a few
Newcastle to Northallerton. Northallerton to York and Leeds to Manchester Airport. Newcastle, Darlington to Huddersfield, Manchester Victoria to Manchester Airport. Leeds to Manchester Victoria. York to Leeds. Newcastle, Northallerton, York, Leeds to Manchester Airport. Newcastle to Leeds to Manchester Piccadilly. Newcastle to Leeds to Oxford Road. York to Piccadilly. York to Piccadilly.
Still nowhere near done with these.
York to Piccadilly. Newcastle to Leeds to Piccadilly. Leeds to Airport. York to Airport. York to Airport. Darlington to Piccadilly. Darlington to York. Leeds to Piccadilly. York to Piccadilly, Leeds to Oxford Road, Northampton to York, and York to the airport, Leeds to Oxford Road, to Oxford Road, yeah, York to Piccadilly, Newcastle Leeds, Leeds to Oxford Road, and Manchester Piccadilly to airport, Newcastle to Leeds, Leeds to airport, Newcastle York, York to Manchester Piccadilly, Newcastle Huddersfield, York to Piccadilly, Northampton to Piccadilly,
Okay.
York to Manchester Piccadilly,
God, we're still
York to Piccadilly, Leeds to Oxford Road, Leeds to airport, Leeds to airport.
Oh, bloody hell, be careful.
And basically, guys, I'm going to kind of stop with this row now. And basically,
There's thousands
I
in
know,
there.
yeah, and then obviously there's a Newcastle Piccadilly, Newcastle Piccadilly.
Is there any Chesley streets or anything?
I
Chesley
don't think,
streets?
no, I don't think so, not in this. There is on that one,
Okay.
I think, yeah. So, yeah.
Chesley streets are hard to find, and Newton Willows as well. Those are hard.
Yeah.
And yeah, was there Middlesbrough in there?
I don't know.
I don't think. Was it?
We don't
It was
really
Yarm
get, we don't normally get the Middlesbrough trains, though, do we? So
we normally get the Newcastle trains
Yes.
on a Friday.
So, yeah.
Newcastle to Manchester Airport, and on the way back we get the Liverpool Lime. Well, Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle. Having a drink of tea or coffee. What is it, Ben? Coffee or tea?
Tea. So, guys, I'm gonna let's move on to the Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle.
Blocking it.
Right, guys, let's go to Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle.
Okay,
Lines.
let's go.
It's the Liverpool Lime Street up to Newcastle.
Newcastle.
So yeah, let's just take a handful of these.
Yeah, because
Then
there's
it's just leave it
loads.
to one
Because
side.
we normally get more on the way back because it's not as busy, is
Right,
it?
so
So
yeah,
that's
let's
why
go.
there's loads of the
Move
Liverpool
back.
Lime Street ones. So
Right, so Liverpool Lime Street.
Liverpool Lime Street.
To Newcastle.
we've got loads of them.
Yeah, we have actually. There's loads of them. Yeah, we're still going on
Watching
here.
them come down. Bloody hell.
Oh, hang on, we're going to be
Oh,
changing.
wait a second. Still.
then
Manchester
Piccadilly.
Piccadilly, Newcastle.
Oh, Liverpool to Chelsea Street, that's
Oh, gosh. Let's see that.
a decent one.
Where's Chesley Street? And there it is. Oh,
Good
Liverpool Lime Street
move
to
your camera back, move
Chester.
the camera back.
Liverpool Lime Street to Chesley Street.
Liverpool
Decent one,
Lime
that.
Street to Victoria.
Liverpool Lime
Lime
Street,
Street to Northampton. Victoria to Leeds.
Hands in the way. You know what, I just dropped the just
You can't see them, Matthew.
Liverpool Lime Street to York. Huddersfield to Leeds. Huddersfield to Northampton.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, you're dropping them all over the place.
Newton the Willows to Leeds.
Oh, where? Newton to Willows. That's a nice one. Newton to Willows. To Leeds.
Liverpool Lime Street to Vic.
Victoria.
Liverpool Vic, they're all Vic them.
Yeah, Vic.
Liverpool Lime Street to Victoria and Huddersfield to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to Huddersfield.
Yeah, go on.
Liverpool Lime Street to Victoria.
Free
Manchester
there.
Victoria to York. York to Newcastle. Newton the Willows
Chelsea.
to York.
Oh, no.
And York to Newcastle.
Yeah, go on.
Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria.
Chesley
Huddersfield Leeds. York to Chesley Street.
Chesley Street.
Liverpool Lime Street, Manchester Victoria to Leeds, Leeds to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to York. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Huddersfield to York, Darlington to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Manchester Vic, and
Victoria to Newcastle.
yeah. Liverpool Lime Street to York, Northampton to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds, Leeds to York, York to Durham. York to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street, York, Northampton to Newcastle, and Newton the Willows to York.
Decent one, that. Okay, so
grab
get
another
another handful.
So Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to
We've got
York,
Chesley
York
Street.
to Chesley Street, Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to York, York to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester and Leeds to Newcastle. Lime Street to Manchester Vic to York. Leeds to Chesley Street. Liverpool Lime Street to Northampton. Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to York. Lime Street to Leeds. Leeds to Chesley Street.
Liverpool Lime Street to York.
Yeah. Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to York.
Manchester to Thornaby.
To Thornaby. Manchester Airport, Leeds, York to Middlesbrough.
Wait, does it go to Thornaby?
Manchester Airport to Leeds, Leeds to Thornaby. Manchester Piccadilly to York, Manchester Piccadilly to Victoria. Manchester Airport, Leeds, Leeds to Thornaby. Manchester Piccadilly to York. Thirsk to Northallerton, that's a nice one.
Thirsk?
Why would you book a ticket to Thirsk to York? It's about 6 minutes away. Manchester Oxford Road to Manchester Victoria. York to Thornaby. Manchester Airport, Leeds, York to Northallerton. Manchester Airport to Leeds, York to Middlesbrough. First Middlesbrough there. And Manchester Airport, Leeds, Leeds to Thornaby. This must be from the airport now. Manchester Piccadilly to Thornaby. Manchester Piccadilly to Thornaby. Manchester Airport, Leeds to Middlesbrough. Leeds to Northallerton. Manchester Oxford Road to Leeds and Leeds to Thornaby. Oxford Road to Thornaby. Manchester Piccadilly to Thornaby. Manchester Airport, York, York to Middlesbrough. York, Manchester Airport, York to Middlesbrough. Manchester Piccadilly to Thornaby. Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Victoria and Manchester Victoria to Middlesbrough. Manchester Piccadilly to Thornaby, Leeds to Thornaby. Manchester Piccadilly to Victoria and Manchester Victoria to Northallerton. Manchester Airport to York, York to Thornaby. Manchester Victoria to Northallerton. Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Victoria to Huddersfield, to Middlesbrough. Manchester Piccadilly to Middlesbrough. Manchester Piccadilly to Victoria to Northallerton. And
Manchester Victoria to Middlesbrough.
And Manchester Oxford Road to Thornaby.
Manchester Airport to Dewsbury. That's a nice one.
York to Thornaby and Manchester Piccadilly to Leeds. And Manchester Airport to Leeds and Manchester Airport to Leeds and Manchester Airport to York. Let's grab
another handful.
Manchester Victoria to Darlington. Liverpool Lime Street to Liverpool Victoria to Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria. Manchester Victoria to Leeds. Manchester Victoria to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to York. Durham to Liverpool Lime Street to Durham. Liverpool Lime Street and Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to York. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to Huddersfield. Huddersfield to York.
Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds.
Manchester Victoria to Leeds.
Huddersfield to York.
Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria. Huddersfield to Leeds. And Leeds to Chesley Street. Newton the Willows to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to Victoria, Manchester Victoria to York, York to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Northallerton. Leeds to Thornaby, Manchester Piccadilly to York, York to Northallerton. Leeds to Middlesbrough. Manchester Airport to Leeds to York to Middlesbrough. Manchester Victoria to Durham. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. York to Newcastle. Huddersfield to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to Victoria and Victoria to Northallerton. Liverpool Lime Street to Victoria, Manchester Victoria to Northallerton. Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds. Huddersfield to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Durham. Huddersfield to Northallerton. Liverpool Lime Street, Manchester Victoria. Huddersfield to Leeds. Leeds to Darlington. York to Newcastle. York to Newcastle.
What was that?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds, York to Newcastle.
What?
Liverpool Lime Street to York and York to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Huddersfield to Leeds. Huddersfield to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street, Manchester Victoria. Huddersfield to York. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds. Liverpool Lime Street to Leeds. York. Liverpool Lime Street to York. Huddersfield to Leeds. Huddersfield to Durham. Liverpool Lime Street, Leeds, York to Northallerton.
Bloody hell, man.
Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Huddersfield to York, York to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Northallerton.
Oh gosh, dropping them now.
Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria to Leeds, and York to Newcastle. Liverpool Lime Street to Durham. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria, Huddersfield to Leeds, Manchester Victoria
to York. So
right, let's just grab the last handful. What minutes is this video? 7 minutes.
Been on for a while.
Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Newton the Willows to York. Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Huddersfield to Durham. Newton the Willows, Chesley Street.
Oh, that's
nice.
probably the best one. That.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones.
Newton the Willows.
Liverpool Lime Street, Newton the Willows
Street.
to Leeds. Oh God.
I think I got you that.
I'm just gonna chuck a few on the Parway because it's absolute flipping loads.
I think I got
They're
you
all
that.
they're all the same. We've probably seen them all. You know, they're just all the same.
I gave you that. Newton the Willows to
You did. Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Victoria. Manchester Victoria to Huddersfield. Huddersfield to Chesley Street.
God, another Chesley Street.
Liverpool Lime Street to York. York to Newcastle. York to Newcastle. York to Newcastle. York to Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Manchester Victoria to Newcastle. Manchester Victoria to Newcastle.
We got a lot.
Newton the Willows to Newcastle. Oh, that fucking doesn't it. Sorry about the language. Manchester Victoria to Durham. There we go.
Yeah, like the most places, probably Newcastle.
And let's just quickly go on to these.
Like one of these purple ones over here.
I've got these maybe reserved. So guys, so obviously this is like plain ones now. So I don't have to show you much. But they're these ones to show. Maybe reserved.
Maybe reserved.
So they're quite nice. I'm going to give Connor one of them. What are you doing, Ruby?
What is Ruby doing back there?
I don't know. So yeah, and these are all just plain ones.
These are plain.
So I don't need to show you much of them.
Normal.
So yeah, alright. So thank you for watching, guys. And next week will be part 2 Eleanor and Grand Central.
Like, look at all these.
So it'll be a quick video. Just
look at all of them.
I know, yeah, just So yeah, we'll be doing part 2 next week of reservations, Eleanor's and
Grand Centrals.
And so it won't be a long video.
Do they not get cross country ones? Well,
I don't know.
We don't go on cross country.
Oh yeah, I do have cross country ones actually.
Wait, do you?
Yeah, I do.
You could do a video on it. Then.
So yeah, next week we'll be doing that and all.
Which ones though? LNER, Grand Central.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them. Oh,
so
okay.
yeah,
Ruby.
So let's get on with
stay
it.
away.
No, Matthew.
There goes Ruby.
So bye.
Bye. Peace. Bye.
No.